Hello, I am Jordan Mustang 87 and welcome to what is now the start of another all-new Let's Play. And I figured this time I might as well try doing something, well, a little bit different. So we are now going to make a start with the V-Rally series. So this game was developed and published by Infogrames. The company these days is known as Atari SA. I suspect because the company itself always was owned by Atari, but anyway. So, released exclusively for the PlayStation, it first came out in July of 1997, developed by Infogrames, and also published by two other companies as well in the two other releases, because in America it was published by EA, and in Japan it was released by the Spike Corporation. As this game first came out in Europe in July of 1997, then it would come out in North America by November of 97, and then it would come out in Japan by early 1998 in January. The first of what was initially 3 entries into the V-Rally series. Infogrames would also publish and develop the other 2 games as well, V-Rally 2 and V-Rally 3. And then later on, by September of 2018, we would also get the release of V-Rally 4. So I think in terms of what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn the volume down just a little bit, since I figure this is more or less what is likely going to happen. I'll turn that down a little bit. And we could also do sound effects, and one other cool thing that we have in this game is non-copyrighted music. So basically we get to do what we can. And something else that was new at the time, and somewhat revolutionary, was the new 16:9 screen mode. Basically coming in to eventually succeed the 4:3 screen mode that most video games had at the time. And I don't think it was until at least the mid-2000s when most of the video games started to develop the 16:9 ratio in terms of screen modes. Now, split screen, I can't do anything about that, and I suspect this is just to change the on-screen position, so that doesn't really matter. And game difficulty, I'll keep that on rookie for now because I really don't want this to be too stressful. We can also load game, save game, and we can also merge our high scores. Unfortunately, we have not done anything in the game yet, so that's why there are no high scores. But anyway, so in terms of the modes we get arcade, championship, time trial, number of players, this is basically multiplayer, player settings, and game options. I'm going to head over to the game options now, and I will change it over to my 3 initials. The initials of my full name, which I am not going to reveal. Anyway, so yeah, there is that. We can also select an existing player, erase player, car selection, gearbox selection, automatic and manual, controller configuration, and we can also change our speed display as well between kilometers and miles. which is interesting. And as for the company Infogrames itself, it's known for developing all sorts of video games. I think the biggest one, the Infogrames company was known for producing, aside from the V-Rally series, with its first 3 games, it was also known for producing a lot of games with iconic cartoon characters. And I should also mention, this company did also develop the likes of NASCAR Heat 2002 and NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, which at the time were 2 pretty well-known games. We also have other games in here as well. I'm not going to go through all of them, of course, because, well, I'm not going to bore you to death by doing that. And they're known for developing all sorts of games, mostly sport-playing games, but they're also known for developing racing games, such as, if I can find it, I'm looking at this on the IGN page if you're asking. They were known for developing other racing games, such as Beetle Crazy Cup and... where's the other one? Oh yeah, and Demolition Racer. They also became known for developing Dirt Track Racing 2, apparently. And they also did a lot of games relating to the Dragon Ball series as well, which is something else I might add that was pretty well known at the time. But anyway. So, I'm going to change a few things whilst I'm here. So, change the gearbox over to manual, and we also get some pretty cool cars here as well. So, for starters, we get the Peugeot 106 Maxi, the Citroen Saxo kit car. I think this car looks pretty cool. The Skoda Felicia kit car. I hope I said that right. And it's cool because it has the Castrol sponsor on it. We also get the Nissan Almera, the Seat Ibiza kit car, Evolution 2, the UK version of the Renault Megane. I suspect this is likely the British Touring Car Championship livery of the Megane because it did dominate the BTCC at the time. We also get the French version of the Renault Megane, the Peugeot 306 Maxi, along with the Ford Escort, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 4, and the Subaru Impreza WRC. And basically that's it. Unfortunately, we don't get the Toyota Corolla like you get in the American version. Probably in the Japanese version as well, but I don't know for sure. Anyway. So yeah. And now, onto the other thing. So we get 3 stages in arcade mode. We get easy, medium, and hard. I can certainly guarantee the hard difficulty will be a bit of a bitch for me to work my way around, but I will think of something. And we also get championship mode as well. And the 3 rallies we go to continue saved championship. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there. Yeah, there isn't. Okay. Oh. And in terms of the rallies we get, well, the rallies we get in the PAL version of the game at least are Indonesia, England, Spain, Safari. I suspect this is in Kenya, because that's where the Safari Rally is held. Corsica, New Zealand, the French Alps, and Sweden. And this will be interesting because we also get night stages in between with some of these. But hopefully that won't fluster my progress too much, and I will eventually figure out how to conquer it. So you know, there is that. I know there is a way to leave this. I just need to find it. Oh, yeah, here it is. So basically, you can press X and you can abort the championship. Another thing we get is championship positions as well. That's not going to matter for now. And if you want to just abort the championship entirely, you can just press quit without saving. However, I'm going to quit and save this because I don't want to lose my opponents. Oh yeah, we can also do this. So this is how you save the game. So 2 blocks are needed. You can basically press the start button to save, and basically any other button to cancel. Because this game is still the pre-DualShock era of video games, this is probably going to take a little time for me to get used to. Because, as you might have guessed, I am very much of the analog controller age, which to me basically makes things a lot more simpler, but again, that's just on me. And just going to check my controller configuration just to be sure. Yeah, that's basically everything as I normally have it. This, by the way, is what the original PlayStation controller looked like before the DualShock controller was invented. And also before Pilafini released Gran Turismo and basically changed the game entirely. And basically just changed video games, period. So you know, there is that. Okay, anyway. So, yeah. That's basically everything you need to know about V-Rally 1. Or, in the PAL version of this game, it goes by the name V-Rally 97 Championship Edition. Also known as Need for Speed V-Rally in America, and I think it goes by the same name in Japan as well. And they would also release this game for the Game Boy Advance at some point as well. As well as the... oh, they released it for the Game Boy Color. Okay. I'm getting this information solely off the V-Rally wiki. I'm not getting this off Wikipedia. So yeah. There is that. But anyway. And it also received a fair share of positive reviews as well. For the PAL version, at least. Because they'd said it was comparable to Sega Rally Championship. For its challenging and yet rewarding gameplay. Unfortunately, the reviews themselves weren't quite as positive in America, but again, I'm getting this information solely off the V-Rally wiki. This is not coming from my head. Okay, anyway. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about V-Rally 1, whichever version of the game you have. As I just skipped a demonstration play, but whatever, I don't care. So, we will be opening up this game by working our way through arcade mode. As we begin with easy, then we do medium, and then we do hard. But I will have to come up with a compromise on my car choices. But anyway, that'll come in time. So, that'll do it for the introduction of V-Rally 1, and next time we will be getting started with the game. So, without further ado, I will see you all on the track.